Hey, so I remember in one of my posts I said something about being able to make a really excellent box of Annie's noodles, and I just felt like I should maybe follow up on it. So this is Annie's noodles. They're amazing. There's a few different kind of varieties, and my mom bought me a whole box full of different varieties. This is the last box of a whole like Costco crate full. So that's how much Annie's noodles I eat. There's a cat. We are at the stage now where the noodles have been put in the water, and they're just boiling away. And now we have to get ready for the flurry of activity that is going to happen as soon as the noodles are done. Because as soon as the noodles are done, you're straining them, you're making the sauce, life is good. But it happens really quickly, so you have to be prepared for it. Otherwise, shit could hit the fan. So we're doing this. So I think that the noodles are almost ready, and the easiest way to tell that, you can taste it. But be careful, because sometimes the shell can accumulate really hot boiling water in it. Kind of hot. Strainer. Yeah. I'm using a gas stove, and gas stoves are a little bit different, and I would say if you have a ceramic top or like an element stove, turn the heat all the way off. But on a gas stove, because the temperature changes so quickly, I would say just leave it on low. So this part of the video is probably really stupid for people who know how to make like Katie or Annie's or whatever, because you're probably like, yeah, I get it. This is, because this part is just like, everyone knows how to do this. I also didn't get ready. What did I do while I was talking? We have butter and milk. You can use yogurt, like plain yogurt. You can obviously use margarine. You don't have to use butter. I prefer butter. And I'm already eating a bunch of carbs, so let's use some butter. You put your butter in the friggin' pan. Some people leave the noodles in while they make the sauce, but that is ridiculous, and you shouldn't do it. I let the butter start to melt a little bit, and I use a whisk. When I think of my mother, I think of my mother whisking stuff a lot. Yeah, this part is probably ridiculous if you know how to make Katie, because you know how to do this. But you know what? There might be someone out there who's never friggin' made a box of noodles for themselves. And now they won't have to be embarrassed because they'll know how to do it. It's amazing. Then you get the little sauce packet, give it a little shake. And I have this like super borderline OCD thing where I like to open the sauce packet over the noodles, because I feel like then they're in the sink, and then if the powder goes everywhere, it goes in the sink and kind of on the noodles. Versus when you do it for the stove, it could just get on the stove, At least this way it has a chance of making it. And I put like the third of it in. And then I just throw caution to the fucking wind, and I throw the rest of it all in. And then it turns into this weird little cheesy ball concoction thing. I don't know, like it sticks to the thing, like that's gross, right? It's kind of like a roux. Cooking people will know what that means. You can Google it. And then I add a little bit of milk, as you just saw. Integrate. And start off with a little, because you can always add more, but if you put too much in, you can't ever take it out, right? Your mom taught you that. Someone taught you that at some point. I taught you that. And I'm gonna add some more. Okay, now this is the point where I turn off the stove. The stove is off. Then you take your noodles, switch back to your big old wooden spoon. And now we have a perfect pot of Annie's. This is nature's perfect food. And this is the part that's fun. It's so easy to just make a box and then just call it a day. But it's more fun, and you feel like a little bit of a mini gourmet if you just do some stuff to it. My favorite thing to do right now is to add panko. It's just basically a Japanese breadcrumb. It's not quite as dense as just like regular breadcrumbs. Good old ketchup. God, I'm so much. I do have a little bit of real Parmesan, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that. This was just in the fridge, I had it, so. Get my favorite bowl. So yeah. And salt and pepper, why not? And then I put a pinch, like about that much panko, very little. Like if you put too much, it's gonna get like kind of crunchy, and it'll feel like you're just takes like the noodles just aren't cooked. If too much of a good thing is never enough. Or I think that's a $1.65 lyric. Too much makeup is never enough. Yeah, that's a thing he says. And I'm gonna do the good old ketchup. Stir it up. I'm gonna have to edit this at some point. Like I'm thinking in my mind that like once a week, Jenna Marbles does this, and I'm gonna have trouble doing this like once. Like if this is easy, I'll keep doing it, but like this is gonna be tough. This may have been an unwise choice. I might not like the way I look. What if I look stupid? Oh. My hair looks okay right now though. So yeah, this was just me talking about making one of the easiest meals ever, but literally it's gonna fill your stomach and it's gonna fill your heart. Because I'll be proud of you, because you made it. Because, you know, some people don't know how to do this. They're probably a lot skinnier though. So, have a good day. I love you. Eat well.